A good fourth quarter yesterday. It looked like they were going to come back and maybe have a chance to win the game. Bears wind up winning it at the end on the field goal. J.J. McCarthy, though, it's been a little bit of a rough go in Minnesota. Again, 5 starts.
5 starts, that's the key early on. And he came to life at the end of the game. And it looked like it was going to be a replay of the game that these two teams played earlier in the year when J.J. McCarthy led the Vikings to a come-from-behind victory in the final moments at Chicago. But I think that tells you how these two teams have flipped for the time being. This time, Chicago was able to come back and mount a rally of its own. And this morning, Chicago is in first place at this time of the year, Week 11, for the first time since 2018, when they had a rookie head coach in Matt Nagy and a second-year quarterback in Mitch Trubisky. Rookie head coach Ben Johnson, second-year quarterback Caleb Williams in first place again. Fun with the Bears.
Well, so let's do that here. Let's do the Caleb side of it, and then we'll go bigger picture here. What are we seeing right now
Chicago,
in this young...
Listen up, because what happened yesterday wasn't just another divisional win. It was a turning point. For years, the Vikings were the ones stealing these games late, the ones closing the door while the Bears walked off the field wondering what went wrong. But not this time. Not this Bears team, not this version of Chicago. Yesterday, in Minnesota, you could feel the shift. For 3 quarters, it looked like the same old script. But when the moment arrived, when the game demanded heart, discipline, and resilience, Chicago didn't break. They responded. They came back. They mounted a rally of their own. And when the dust settled, when the snow stopped whipping through that stadium, it was the Bears standing in control of the NFC North. And that's the real story. For the first time since 2018, the Chicago Bears woke up this morning in first place. Let that sink in. First place in Week 11. For a franchise that has crawled through rebuilds, heartbreak, coaching changes, quarterback experiments, and entire seasons without identity, this was the moment that signaled something different, something real. Back in 2018, it was a rookie head coach in Matt Nagy and a second-year quarterback in Mitch Trubisky. Today, it's rookie head coach Ben Johnson and second-year quarterback Caleb Williams. The parallels are impossible to ignore, but the energy is completely different. This team doesn't feel like a surprise. They feel like a rising force. And that's why that line from the analysts hits so hard. This time, Chicago was able to come back and mount a rally of its own. And this morning, Chicago is in first place for the first time since 2018. That is not a throwaway comment. That is recognition. That is respect. That is the league finally acknowledging what Chicago fans have been feeling for weeks. The Bears are no longer the ones being hunted. They're becoming the ones doing the hunting. It's not just about the final score. It's about the identity forming in front of us. Teams that come back in hostile stadiums, teams that win late, teams that flip narratives and flip divisions, those are teams built to contend. Minnesota used to own these moments. Now the Bears are taking them back one drive at a time, one game at a time, one statement at a time. So when you hear it said out loud, when you hear national analysts say Chicago is in first place for the first time since 2018, it means something bigger. It means this rebuild isn't a dream. It's not hype. It's not a promise. It's happening right now, in real time, on real fields, with real pressure and real stakes. The Bears flipped the script. They flipped the division. And whether the rest of the NFC North is ready or not, Chicago is back in the conversation, not as a project, but as a threat. This is what a turning point sounds like. This is what relevance sounds like. This is what progress looks like. Bear down.